Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakakwadash, Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly call God, Yahweh Shai being the name of the Son, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The Rakakwadash in the Hebrew, meaning the Holy Spirit. I'd like to give double honors unto the elder apostles and bishops of the Great Millstone, the men who rule well, guide us along our journeys in the truth, and continually give us our spiritual nourishment. I'm the brother Than from the Great Millstone branch of Las Vegas, coming at you again in the spirit. This is a lesson going into brotherly love. I'd like to start it off going into Romans 12 and 10 in the AMP. Be devoted to one another with authentic brotherly affection. As members of one family, give preference to one another in honor. So yeah, how do we show that preference and that affection? We by going out of our way to help brothers, whether it be monetary or spiritually, helping them out, build themselves up in this word, or like I said, if a brother's in need of a couple of dollars or whatever the situation may be, you go out of your way and make sure you got to do what needs to be done for that brother to succeed. You don't ever want to see a brother down. You want to make a brother, not break a brother. So you know your brothers. Those of us that are blessed to have brothers around us, you could tell when your brother is going through something and he's just you could just kind of see it in his face. His spirit's a little off. Make sure you pull that brother to the side and ask him if he's all if everything's fine with him. How you doing, brother? You need anything? If you do, brother, just let me know. Don't hesitate. I got you. We're all one body. When you shine, I shine. That's the type of mentality we need to have. Back and forth with each other. Not just one way. Every brother needs to be having this mentality towards one another. And actually, when you tell a brother that you're gonna do something, actually come through. Don't just give him that lip service and, oh yeah, brother, I got you. Uh, stay up. I got you. Don't worry. Hit me up whenever you need something. And then when they hit you up, you know where to be found. Or, oh, hey, my bad, brother. I had something going on and it was out of my control. Yeah, that's cool. Once, maybe twice. You bust that shit 3 times on a brother, they're gonna, hey, bro, you're full of shit. You're cool and all, but I'm gonna be over here. You be over there. You know, and I just know that I can't depend on that brother's word like I thought I could, and that's sad when that happens because we should all, as men, we should all be able to tell a brother something and stick to that word. Don't be being double minded man. Just stick to your word. So this is First John 3:18. My children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and truth. So yeah, like I just said, don't be giving that lip service to brothers, bro. Uh, don't be loving in your words and sweet with the words that come out your mouth, but never really be sincere about it. Like it says, actions speak louder than words. So don't talk about it, be about it. Pretty much. Because if you're the brother that is about it, and it's like I said, going out of your way to make sure brothers are cool when they're going through some type of trial. You're gonna be blessed for that. And then, like it says in Proverbs 11:25, the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. So yeah, you're watering what you pour. You're pouring upon that brother. What do you put? You're pouring upon, blessings upon him from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and later on, blessings are going to be poured upon you. You're watering that brother with spiritual nourishment. Maybe he's not up to the same up to the same rank you are. I guess if that's the word you want to use. in the knowledge. He's not built up as in the knowledge as much as you are. That's a better word for it. Then you make sure that brother is built up. Start link up with that brother every now and then. Do some lessons. Uh, you and the brother give each other assignments or whatever. Hey, you read this and I'll read that, and you question me on it and I'll question you on it. That's that brotherly love. That's all charity. At the end of the day, showing that love towards a brother. Because we're not supposed to hate on our brothers, like it says in Tobit 4:13. Love thy brother and despise not in thy heart thy brethren. Roughly paraphrasing. I believe that's it. But yeah, like I said, don't make a brother. Don't We gotta make a brother. Don't break a brother. That's something we really need to keep in our minds. Um, yeah. We need to be helping each other out, like it says in Galatians 6:2. Bear ye one another's burdens, so fulfill the law of Yahweh Shai. So, what is that? That law? It's what is it? Love each other like I love you. Like I said, roughly paraphrasing. Uh, we gotta love each other like the Lord loves us. That it's really undeserved love on the Lord's end, but still that's how it's got to be. That's a brother. If that's a brother, that's a brother, and you hold that brother down. And likewise, he should be doing the same one to you. Until a brother gives you and other brothers a reason uh not to treat that brother as such, then you give him that treatment off the bat. You got to treat a brother like he's Yahweh Shai. Uh, putting him above yourself from the get go. Like it says in Hebrews 11:1 and 2. It says, "Let brotherly love continue." Uh, some on the lines of be kind to strangers, because they could be angels, something around along those lines. But yeah, you never know. A brother at the camp, that could be an angel, bro. Disguised as a brother. You never know. So always be on top of how you treat a brother, and just treat him how you want to be treated. Like it says in Matthew 22:39. Uh, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. You know, how would you want to be treated? You want to be treated with the best of what could be provided, and so that's how you gotta treat a brother, whether you just met him or whatever. If that's a brother, bro, so treat him as such, act accordingly. Um, and I got this last precept. This is John 13:34-35 in the AMP. And a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love and unselfish concern for one another. So yeah, ultimately that's how we fulfill the law of the Lord, like it says in Galatians, by having that unselfish concern for one another. And by doing that, that's how other brothers know that we're serious about this brotherhood, that other people uh, in general know, hey, those are men of the Lord. Look at the love that they have for each other, that, they're how selfless they are with one another. They're willing to give each other the shirt off, one another's back, and not like that worldly sense of how it is now, where it's, hey, I'll give you this, bro, but I'm gonna need something in return. Like, no, bro, um, this is selfless love, bro. Just we don't expect anything in return. The you know, I don't expect you to treat me the same way I treat you. I would love it, you know what I mean? But whether you do that or not, that's on you. That's something you're gonna have to answer for at the end of the day. Uh, so I suggest everybody just operate, your daily lives. Whenever you come in contact with the brother, operate accordingly and treat them with the utmost. Make sure that make sure their lives are easy, just like you want your life to be made easy, because that's that brother's job as well. If you ever, it's because you're not going through a struggle at the moment, and you're the one helping, lending the helping hand. That doesn't mean that the time's not going to come where you're going to be the one in need of that helping hand. So keep that in mind as well. And with that being said, I'm about to close out. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone, unto the Akim Wa'akwa, diligently seeking out this truth, as well as the hopeful elect out there. Unto you I say Shalom. Wa Barakatah.